go aye, aye, aye. Hands up like why, aye, aye. This energy electric. It's a vibe, or is that you that make me feel alive? Oh, aye, 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 aye. I couldn't find better if I try, aye, aye. I couldn't find better.
Loving local music right here on the morning mix. It's KP Illis featuring Ice Prince with this one titled Energy. 8:14. Good morning. Welcome to the morning mix on Informanté Radio. Good morning, gang.
Morning.
Mora Meria. How was the weekend?
This guy likes to steal my shine. I'm just trying to say good morning and he laughed. It's my moment. No, I had a good weekend. Thank you.
Is it?
Yeah, it was Fashion Week, so.
Oh yes. How was that?
We'll talk about. Let's
Maar ja, wat het ek gemaak?
let's talk about it after.
Wat het ek gemaak?
It's on order.
Yes, my married couple in the studio.
Yeah.
It's always nice to be here with you guys in the mornings. And of course, it is a Monday, so we do have a guest in the studio, Mr. Fabian Amukwelelo. Is it Amkwelele or Amkwelelo? Amkwelele, yes.
At least you didn't say Amshelelo.
Good morning, Fabian. Welcome back to the morning mix. Let's dive right into it. We don't have you for that much time. So just quickly give us an update on the weekend that was.
The weekend that was, what stood out the most was noise complaint at several sectors of the country. And we attended to it, seeing that a lot of institutions, their students are busy with examinations. And it's an odd call to the general public, especially to business entities, to make sure that they are considerate with regards to those that are busy preparing to round up by writing examination. What we normally did in this situation, we confiscated sound equipment, which will only be given once the examination period is ended. And that came, unfortunately, with a fine of 1,000. We are also just saying that let's make use of a soundproof wall to make sure that we do not disturb the next person. I see if you go to local clubs, once you are outside that establishment, you close the door, you will not hear that sound. And we just want everybody else to emulate that way of doing things. And coming to setups where there is maybe an event in a public space, the norm is City of Windows should be informed so that we can make sure that we maintain law and order. And what one has to do is, in a form of a petition, you just go to your neighbor or to people in the surrounding areas, then you just notify them that you'll be having an event from a certain time and it will end at a certain time so that they are on board. It makes it easier. But you find situation that that is not done, and this way noise complaint is brought back to us, and we attend to those situations.
Okay, speaking of noise pollution, until what time am I allowed to make noise in my house?
Good question. Good question.
Well, let's put it this way. You are not allowed to make noise. Your music level should be to a standard that when I'm outside let's say in a public space like a road, I should not be able to hear your sound, because it doesn't mean if you are the dog fan, the next person is. And that's where we are trying to make sure that what you like should just be heard by you and your immediate family members.
Oh, but Fabian, sometimes that song comes on and it's just the one, and you just want to hear it like...
However, there are exceptions. Like I said, there are events that are held in a public space. To that magnitude, you should just follow procedure where you draft a letter, you send it via to Chief's office, via his secretary, and it will be channeled to the relevant officers to make sure that they are aware of the event.
Okay.
I wanted to ask, maybe it's a very important thing. I think last week I get an SMS from you guys, a warrant of arrest, but it's not my name on that SMS.
Yes, also me. Actually, I almost forgot. Sorry.
Now it's not my it's not my name on that on that SMS. I'm assuming it's probably an old owner of that number. But then I started questioning. My vehicle back in the days was registered to a different number that I no longer use that, but could possibly be used by somebody else. I have no way of getting that information. Now I understand, I've read in the media you saying that the next step is you're going to start coming to people's workplaces and homes. Now in walks the police. We are here to
effect an arrest, yes.
But I'm not aware, number one, that there was an outstanding ticket because, how are you guys trying to mitigate? I'm just trying to find, like, in terms of resources, is there no easier way for people, or what's the best way for people to settle? Sometimes you don't even know you have outstanding ticket that you have not paid for. What would you suggest for motorists to do?
Well, it's your civic duty as a vehicle owner from time to time to come to our office and just check if you are having any warrant of arrest. Because when you own a vehicle, sometimes you give it to your boyfriend, to your husband, to your spouse. They might get a fine and they might not tell you because they're afraid. Maybe you told them, don't speed. And this the vehicle, when it was speeding, it was picked up by a camera. The camera is not having a face. It will just go right to the registration number. And detail of the registration number, who's there is the owner of the vehicle. And that's how you might get this ticket. It's the same principle of if somebody takes your firearm and they kill someone, you cannot say you didn't kill someone. At the end of the day, you will be held accountable for reckless or for not making sure that your firearm is at a safe place. Just under that, you can be charged. So with your vehicle, as an owner, you have a certain level of responsibility that is expected or placed on you to make sure that whoever is having it, now from time to time, you just call our numbers and verify and check if you don't have a warrant on it.
Okay, so we can call. We don't have to go in physically.
Yeah, you can call, but then you should also bear in mind the very same people that are assisting in the line are the one picking up the calls. So priority will obviously be given to the ones in the line because they are physically there.
Personally, if you are not sure, just call. Don't go there to go ask and end up getting arrested.
I've been trying to call. They said dial this. They gave 2 number options.
Yes.
And I've been trying to call, and for 3 or 4 days, I can't get through. So I'm thinking, I know it's not my name on there, but still, as a responsible person, I thought, let me call. But I'm not getting through. And then I thought, how organized is city police really? If even the phone numbers they put there, you can't get through for 3 or 4 days. The next thing you are here in front of my office to embarrass me.
Okay, in simplicity, let me go through the process. What happens when you get a ticket? When you get a ticket, there's 2 options. Where there's admission of guilt, you pay the ticket before the expiry date, or there's another option of the court date that is indicated on the ticket. You wait for the court date and then you go challenge that ticket that you did not get it fairly, or maybe you are not working, whatever reason you'll finish. Those are the options. Now, failure to do both is what we call contempt of court. A lot of people don't understand that once you get a warrant of arrest, it's all very simple. If you get a warrant of arrest, you come to our office. When you come to our office, it doesn't necessarily mean you are going to sleep behind bar. Our officer will extract the warrant from our archive, take you to the police station. At the police station, you give a fine which is equivalent to the ticket fine, and then a new court date will be issued, and then you go home. But if you don't have now the money to give, that's where you'll end up being behind bar. And then when you go to court, a contempt of court will come in because the first court date that was issued is finished on your fine. You fail to appear and give justification. That's why I'm saying it doesn't necessarily mean you are guilty. You are guilty till you are innocent till proven guilty. That's why there's a court date indicated there for you to come give your reason why you got that fine. If you have a valid reason, then the judge will take it. That's how it works.
Can I ask another question? Something else you said. You said you guys have now sophisticated machines at the roadblocks. So I'm driving out of Windhoek. They say, give me your license. I give my license. Does your machine then put in my details and then my name pops up and say there's a ticket, or do they take your number plate and then say the car there's a ticket for that number plate?
We have a system called automatic number plate recognition system. Through that system, when you are driving, we are able to detect if you are having a warrant through that system. That's how we will be able to pick up. Unfortunately, we don't make use of the barcode reader on the license yet, but we are able to use your identification. We call in our control room and for them just to check if you are on a warrant. That's how we are. Those are the two methods that we are making use of.
I just want to go back to the SMS area.
Yeah.
So how does it happen in this instance? Like, for instance, here's the message that I got, right? There's an outstanding warrant of arrest on your name, UK, not my initials, Kawapirura, not my surname. Please contact 061 2902115 and then the other number. So how is it possible that I am getting an SMS for somebody else's warrant of arrest? Because I know this number, the person who I beat up to get the number also is not Kawapirura. It's another person. Yeah.
And I'd like to find out, at some point, did you own this vehicle?
No, I don't know. There's no vehicle registration or anything. I don't even know what the warrant of arrest is for. It just says there's a warrant of arrest and the name that's not mine. I don't own a car.
What you should also understand, a warrant of arrest does not only imply on the vehicle. A warrant of arrest can also imply on any other fine that you ever gotten from city police.
Yeah, but yes, I understand that.
Yes.
But this is clearly not me because it's not my name.
Then if it's clearly not your name, then maybe there's just a human error from our side.
Yeah.
However, to be on the safe side, just try to find out and verify and make sure that it's not you.
Okay.
Otherwise, there's always that 1% that it might be you, and you'll be arrested by physically coming to get you here.
But now we need to touch it because mine says there is an outstanding warrant of arrest on your name, LH Haufiku, not my initials, not my surname. Please contact. Then there's two numbers. Again, how am I getting text messages?
It's not my message.
It's not my message. But how do I also? I don't know who LH Haufiku is. How do I get that message to LH Haufiku so that they also are aware?
Say story.
Yeah, it's the same.
Leave that story.
So maybe I'm saying it's not a human error. Maybe it's happening to more people because again,
Yeah,
in the
absolutely.
newsroom we have another person. Not Dirk. Hannes. We're also talking about. He also got an SMS with a name that does not belong to him.
No, absolutely. I don't want to go on the path of justifying.
Yeah.
But there's always a possibility that, especially taxi owners, they in the past they used to have tendency of not giving their cell phone number for the purpose of if their vehicle are used for criminal activities. So there's also that 1% that it might be the case. But in this situation, for us, it's just to try to rectify and see why is it in this direction? Why is it that the contact number is not reflective of the detail of the owners?
Okay, Fabian, just before we let you go, are there any notices that you would like to share with the public?
As we are gearing up towards the last quarter of this year, we have come across a disturbing concern last week. There are some clever individuals. They send an email to a business place where they are giving proof of payment, for example, for a canopy that they have purchased. The business place release this canopy. This individual will send a rental vehicle to come pick up the items and bring it to them. Just later, for this company to realize that proof of payment, it has been forged.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, payment was not done. To be specific, I can give you a company, and they've also given me the green light to also just mention their name.
Yeah.
It's Canopy Sender. 3 weeks ago, same thing happened first. This individual sent a proof of payment via email. A rental vehicle went to pick up the canopy to the value of 20,000. Later, after some days, they realized that no payment was done. Unfortunately, to this individual, they tried to do it again to the same company after a month. That's when we were part of the operation and we managed to apprehend them.
Okay.
Whenever you are doing transaction, and you notice that as this individual you are working with, they are desperate, then that should already raise the red flag. And when you are providing, for example, a canopy, and those that are coming to get it, they are not coming, they are rather bringing a rental vehicle, that should raise another red flag. So we are just saying to the general public, always, apart from the proof of payment, the proof of payment sometimes is having a reference number. Just call the local bank and inquire, especially if there's a lot of large amount of money involved, if indeed that proof of payment came from that entity. Otherwise, you will end up, you give the items, and there is no paper trail. And these guys are so smart that they are making use of a rental vehicle. You later, when you do investigation, you follow up. You'll get out of the rental vehicle, the rental company, but you'll not be able to trace them because they just hired the rental vehicle. And where the item will be brought, because they are doing it on purpose, when you go where the exchange was done, then everybody will say they don't know them because they did it on purpose. So let's be mindful of that. And all in all, we are just calling on everybody to make use of our service. We are civil servant of the people. If you have any queries or issues of concern, do make use of us. And thank you for the platform.
Thank you, Fabian. Thanks once again for joining us on this Monday. By the way, fake proof of payments are only for fooling your parents into thinking you are at college.
Yeah.
So they can send you money, not for other things.
Fabian, I just wanted to say that I think one of the funniest stories I listened to last week was when you guys had an incident with another radio station, and you were on the scene where this time, my Q basis was funny. I'm listening to them and you were busy talking with them. They pulled over this guy on his bicycle.
Yes.
Die man was moer te dronken. Op een fiets. The guy was drunk.
Drunk and cycling.
And then you guys confiscated the guy's bike.
Yes.
And rather unfortunate, because you don't think for 1 second that somebody can be drunk on a bicycle.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Does that also constitute drinking and driving? Or is it drinking and riding?
Yeah, it does, because at the end of the day, when you kill someone as a driver, we always think that you are automatically the guilty part.
Yeah.
But there's other underlying causes. Maybe the person was crossing the road under the influence of alcohol, or in this instance, cycling while they are under the influence. And with this particular individual, the moment we pulled him off, the smell was so strong that we knew this guy is totally out. And we even told him that in this economy, you are drunk like this, you can lose your job. Yeah, because he told us even that he works for a big office somewhere, and we told him, my brother, you know, you can't afford to lose your job in this economy because you are under the influence. Come on, at least slip it off or give an excuse, but don't cycle while under the influence.
Yeah.
All right, interesting, man. Thank you, Fabian. It's always a pleasure to have you in the studio. And we are looking forward to talking to you again next week, Monday.
What's the topic for next week? Let me put you on the spot.
What do you guys want to come talk to Fabian about next week?
We'll consult.
Yes, we'll consult and we'll let you know during the week, definitely.
We need to get more feedback on this issue of warrant of arrests, how that's communicated. I think maybe you go do your little homework and we'll do our homework, and we come together and we see how this can be communicated better between ourselves.
Awesome.
All right.
Fabian, thanks a lot.
Thank you for having me.
Now from the boys in blue, we move on to the Monday Blues. Ooh, I love my job. All right, guys, it is a Monday. If you are watching this on our live stream, you can see Maria is clearly not in the mood. Neville net vandag, he's not really saying much. So we're talking about the Monday Blues. Firstly, Neville, how do you deal with Monday Blues? Do you experience the Monday what you hear? You stand up?
I do. I do. And you see a lot of people talk about this. You know, whether you are a drinker or non-drinker, whatever. But a Monday is is not easy for anybody. It's you have to drag yourself. I think this starts on a Sunday already. I mean, last night when I was watching the Liverpool-Manchester City game, you sit there, you watch the game, but you are not fully into the game.
You're thinking about tomorrow.
Because I think about Monday. I need to get myself psychologically ready to get into Monday.
People who say that hate their jobs.
Say again?
People who say that hate their jobs.
No.
Yes, it's very much so. It's very much so.
No.
Monday blues is attached, unfortunately, to the economies.
Okay.
So if you're not excited, because weekend is your time to not work, right? But if you are dreading getting up and going to the office, it's very much attached to that, because you know it's a weekday, and there's a reason people don't like weekdays. But you will find opposite people that are very passionate about what they do.
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever day of the week, they don't mind it. They don't complain.
Obviously, there are certain parts of everybody's job that you love, and there are certain parts of your job that is just very, very dragging.
Or certain people.
or even that. So either part of that, when that becomes a challenge, then I need to get over this, I need to get over that. This is the fun part, and to a certain extent, it's true what you say, Maria. It's definitely true. But I think it rings true for a lot of people out there.
Which is concerning.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, before we get to the comments, I've got basically a list of 11 things.
What a year.
Or 11 ways to get over the Monday blues. So I want to gauge your reaction on this one. Let's just run through them one by one. Number one, they say identify the problem, right? The first thing to do is ask yourself, what's wrong?
Yeah. What is wrong? Why
are you feeling the way you are
I have
feeling?
the Monday blues?
All right.
Is
Okay.
it my boss? Is it my colleagues? Is it the detail of my job? Is it debt? Is it... Yeah.
Number two, prepare for Monday on Fridays.
I'm Mukuru.
Honestly, Friday is so happy, I do not want to think about Monday.
Kijk, Maria says.
What are we preparing for?
Yes.
Here it is. Mondays can be extra stressful from work that has potentially piled up from the previous week, and for many can be challenging to jump right back in. So to help combat the Monday morning anxiety, be sure to leave yourself as few dreadful tasks as possible on Friday afternoon.
So,
Make sense?
no, wait, Cubase. Don't you just be the moderator here. We want to know, do you prepare for Monday on a Friday?
Yeah. I don't even think about Monday on Friday.
He doesn't even prepare Monday on Monday.
Yeah, so guys, roll with the punches.
I do a lot of my weekly preparations on a Sunday night. Once the kids go to bed around 9 o'clock, then I would sit maybe for about an hour or so and see what is important for the week. But what I do notice, once I'm done with it on a Sunday night, then I have difficulty to sleep, because I need to execute this now. I need to execute this properly, and that keeps me awake.
So you become a bit anxious about
I become very anxious. My worst night of the week in sleep is a Sunday night. I have difficulty sleeping on a Sunday night. I don't know what about you, Maria?
I think.
No, I want us to go through the pointers.
Oh, Maria doesn't. Vandaag is die dag. It's not today.
I'm
today.
interested.
Number three, make a list of the things you're excited about. I guess to alleviate that anxiety
Like a lift
feeling.
up.
Yeah, so yeah, you
A little lift me up.
there's these things that I'm going to be sitting in the studio with Neville and Maria. That's I got the show afterwards. That's free lunch by the canteen. Little things that will excite you.
No, true. I think for me that's the fun part. I do have those highlights in my mind as to what lightens up my day. I really do, and that gets me through the day.
That helps with the Monday blues. Number four, unplug for the weekend. All right. If possible, try to avoid checking work email or voicemail over the weekend, especially if you're not going to respond until Monday anyway.
That's easy.
Yeah. disconnect from your phone.
That's easy.
No work emails coming through here, please.
Only workaholics.
Yeah. Also, I guess it depends on what kind of job you do. Some people cannot afford to unplug because of the nature of their work.
Yeah.
Number 5, get enough sleep and wake up early. Easier said than done. Do you sleep like on weekends and weekdays? Do your sleeping patterns change?
I sleep very well on a Saturday night. For some reason, I sleep. My best sleeping of the week is normally on a Saturday night. Not because I'm drunk. It's just that I'm really relaxed on a Saturday night. My worst is a Sunday night, as I say.
No, but any day of the week, I get very little sleep on weekends, weekdays, because I suffer from insomnia, so I struggle to sleep. But then I have to be up early. So on a maximum, I'm probably getting 5 hours of sleep every night. And the problem is that like you expect on the weekend to then you say, okay, the weekend I'm going to take time to. It doesn't matter. I think I have such a clock that, for example, on a weekend at 6, I'm up. Whether I'm sleepy or I slept late or it's my alarm doesn't even have to ring.
You're up.
I'm up sometimes on the dot.
Ne?
At the hour, it's just like it's an alarm. So, yeah. But
So if you're up, let's say Saturday morning 6 o'clock, you're up, and then toss and turn. Probably, I think we all go into the habit of checking mails on our phone or go on social media or whatever. Is there then the stage on that Saturday that you just fall asleep again
on your phone?
On a good day,
yeah,
I will fall again asleep because I've made it a point not to get out of bed.
Yeah.
After that, I'm just like, if I wake up, let me just stay in bed. Maybe it will trigger the sleep. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
But the funny thing with the body is eventually it wears out. And you just go through a period. I mean, you guys, there's times when I'm a walking zombie. I just know my body is telling me it's you're done for. You can't function anymore.
Do you feel like zombie today?
Yeah. No, not today. I'm okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, now here's one that I'm not sure how it fits into the puzzle, but it's at number 6 on the list. Dress for success.
Yeah, if you
Alleviate
look good,
blues.
if you look good, you feel good.
I feel best when I'm naked.
I don't know if your wife will agree or disagree, but anyway.
Okay,
Leave
Cubase.
my wife out of this list.
Cubase. We're talking about coming to work.
Yeah.
Dress for success. Okay? So you can't be walking here naked.
No, of course, no. Maria said when you look good, you feel good.
Yeah.
I said
and
I feel
you'll
best.
see it. You'll see it even here at Trasco, right? Check out Cherivat. You can see she put effort
Into
in
the
her
outfit.
outfit. Watch how she walks. She just has a little bit more confidence. In
That swagger.
That swagger. She wants to be seen. She's feeling good, and I'm sure it translates in the work.
True.
Whereas if you're really feeling like a walking zombie, you just want to hide in your corner. You don't even want clients to come at your desk because you're just not feeling yourself. It's rough.
And one that really speaks for itself is be positive.
Yeah.
For Mondays, of course, that attitude, positive attitude, is going to help you no matter what it is that you're struggling with. Number 8, make someone else happy.
Yeah, that's true. That makes people happy.
Cool.
Yeah, just that satisfaction of putting a smile on somebody else's face. Hopefully, we do that for some of you guys each and every morning. So, yeah, that's satisfaction for me. Keep your Monday schedule light.
Yes. Sê wat ek sê hierdie Maandag meetings. It never sat well with me.
For 2 hours.
These meetings never sat. I knew there was a reason they never sat well. I'm like, wait, you want to have a management meeting on a Monday? No, something was always off. Now I get it. You can't be having like management meetings on Monday. No, save it for Tuesday or Wednesday. Let's
get back into the groove first on Monday. Settle in.
Good question, Maria. So, do you normally get into the groove, say, by Wednesday?
Yeah, by Wednesday.
I do.
By Wednesday I'm definitely in the groove, and really Wednesday is my me day because my cousin takes the kids for that day. They spend the night, so it's
like you
my
time.
it's a me time. So I'm by Wednesday I'm full in the groove.
I only get into the groove by Friday. And then the week is gone.
It's it.
Hoe maak julle klaar? Ek begin dan nou eers.
No, it's it. Your face.
Oh man, number 10 says have fun at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on where you work, guys. Some jobs, daar word nie even gesmile in die kantoor. People are angry. But if you can try, even if it's, in your own little way, just doing little things that make you happy, or, so you can enjoy your time at work. Yeah. And the last one, have a post-work plan. I guess that's gonna have you looking forward to something at the end of the day, which will make the day not so dreary.
There's a point there that they didn't put that. I'm surprised they didn't. Okay, maybe I'm not surprised that they didn't. Do you guys play music in the morning?
As you drive to work, or
Like you wake up and as you play. I do. Like when I wake up, the first thing I do when I'm preparing for work, I put on music. As I'm showering, the music is on. As I'm preparing and I promise you, I think that's why I'm not generally a grumpy person in the morning. It must be the music. There's no other explanation, because something about music just puts
lifts you
up, puts you in a better mood.
Yeah.
And on days where I actually don't listen to music, I realize I'm a little bit more on edge than days that I do.
Now, Neville, do you listen to music in the morning?
I have this. Okay, I normally wake up, say around 6:20. It's always a rush for me, get into the shower, because I can always hear the kids are at the breakfast table already. And then my brain at that time is just going haywire as what needs to happen for the day. I shower, get out, get dressed at the breakfast table. But as I drive to work, that's my music time. I love listening to music as I drive.
How does it make you feel? Do you think it has effect on your psyche?
It does.
Yeah.
No, it does, Maria.
Yeah.
The music does it for me. I always have this thing. If I wake up in the morning, if I shift from the bed and go straight into the shower, just into the bathroom, then I know I'm fine. But if I wake up and I sit on the side of the bed like this, before I move.
Hey, praat in die mic, man.
Before I move.
Yeah.
En ek sit so op die bed. And
Mense kan jou nie sien nie.
and I need to gather myself. They can see me.
No, I'm saying there are other people in the coast.
Where? At which coast?
The ones who are not watching the
They're
streamers.
not watching because they're demonstrating. And I said, so said. They're like,
Who said the man no?
If I sit on the side of my bed when I'm awake, then
That's just the wrong way.
that's wrong. Then I know. I think that happens to me like once a month. But then I know something about my spirit is something is disturbing me. I'm not okay about something.
Yeah.
I also love listening to music in the morning, but I sort of have to limit it a little bit. Because depending on what music I play, sometimes makes me want to pack a cooler box and bring it just to work. You see, the party starts already and it's like, hey, you can't stop now. Let's quickly check out some comments, guys.
Sure.
Moro Alvain Chrom, nice to have you on board. Ala say, I start my Monday Love, #Monday Love, on a Sunday evening, picturing all the wonderful people at work. Happy birthday, Mandy Ockhazen.
Oh, Mandy.
Happy birthday, Amanda.
Birthday.
Carlo Kluter, good morning, you guys in the studio. Was ons nog Sanyenge Hagai. Right? What's wrong with Amushelelo? Nothing's wrong with Michael. He's fine. Tenga Kea, morning crew. Also, Pamela Papama saying good morning crew. Carlo Kluter, is there a law in place for noise pollution? Just want to understand it better. Fabian is going to be back next week, Monday, and we're going to delve into some of those things with him. What's the frequency of this radio in Root Town? Rundu is 107.2. 107.2. Wait, I'll confirm it for you, but yeah, you can go with 107.2 for now. Ruan Smith, to everyone, Monday Blues, I have a look at the footage of the Springboks driving around with the Webb Ellis Cup, it seems to lift the spirit of all South Africans, irrespective of whether they are rugby fans or not.
For now, Ruan. For now.
Of course. Sports is one of those things that can really uplift us.
True.
And also
upset
drag
you.
us down.
And upset you.
Yeah. Tell my pair, Davids, they must have a dedicated call center and just not say that calls will not be taken because the officers are busy with the persons that are physically there. All right. It does not make sense from a business process perspective.
We all have work. Let's just be clear.
Yeah.
At lunchtime, we have our kids. And I should ask him that. Like, you want us to do this, but you're not making it easy for us. Nobody can just leave their work to go to the city police.
Yeah. There's some interesting questions here for the city police, like this one from Bradley Kubisep. Morning crew, what if I am driving my dad's car and I arrive at the roadblock? What will happen to me since that car is not mine, yet there is a ticket or warrant of arrest on the car number plate, as Fabian said. Yes. You guys, of course, heard, he's coming back next week, Monday, and then we're going to dive into some of these things. If there are so many errors, then the priority for call center should be considered. Right? Fabian, I hope you're still watching. Yes, this is for you. Paulus PK Kaupu, good morning crew. I just want to ask, what is the possibility of the city and courts to write off all the tickets and we all start afresh? Since our government is writing off so much lost money.
It's 10 million. They're not going to write it off.
Yeah, but they're going to write off 660
Yes,
million.
no. It's nice to be a politician, eh? Facts only.
Look at the smirk on Maria's face.
John Chombe says the Monday is green on this side. What you smoking?
Yeah. What are you smoking? John Chombe.
Why is your Monday green? Raymond Basson, just listen to SME. Oh, to some good jazz on a Monday, and the Monday blues will be gone. Oh,
I'm a jazz lover myself.
I hate abbreviations. Just write the damn word out. Shanyenge Hagai, I love the Monday. Yeah, we love it too. Stephanus James Ananias, guys, come on, cover man $20. Dan koop ons Sergeant Fabian and Shandy for Christmas. Of who open? Are you trying to avoid getting tickets over the festive season? Base Basson Elote. Is it only Maria drinking coffee, Hano? Truly, the weekend was hectic for her. Shame. Go drink water now and mind your business. Ama Maria and slap vroeg. Gons. Yo.
Who's that person?
Base Basson.
Base Basson.
Yeah. There's no red flags. Elke keer as jou naam opkom, ek sal onthou.
You have been cited. I just love Mondays, especially when Liverpool wins. Am I of who? Uncle Neville van Asna.
Yeah, no. As I say, okay, this season, I'm giving the league to you. I so much want because I like your coach. Jurgen Klopp is a good coach. He has worked hard for the team this last couple of years. He needs that title.
Okay.
Also die jou comment nodig nie.
Nee, worry nie met Liverpool nie. Hulle kan met Loppies loplas. Carlo Klute, no matter how you want to prepare for a Monday, you will never be ready for it. You guys really do make us happy. Thanks for the show. Keep it up, guys.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you
so
so
much.
All right, first thing I do in the morning is to pray. Prayer changes the mood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nyanyu Indongo, music has a way of defining your morning. The kind you listen to alters your mood. Morning,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
That's why we only play you the best of local jams here on the Morning Mix. Bradley Kubisep, morning guys. Neville, I'm a cozy for life. We won the derby in style. Muntochi fluity. Ek sal die tande van jou uitslaan dat jy nie meer kan fluity.
Julle moet sterk wees as ek van Amakosi praat.
We won in style, so that removes all Monday blues. Say Bradley. Mariana Guriras, pardon me. Maria looking gorgeous in white. Hafeni Kandulunge. Pietrus. Monday is a live comedy day. You come across all kinds of people with all in one character. People carry different screensavers, face masks. So apparently your face is like a screensaver. I just observe them with a smile and encourage them. They can do better. Angus Klassen, Neville Basson, hou op vals wees. Dankie Angus, asseblief.
Hey, Gaji.
Iemand moet met die man praat. And Lucas and Matthias, moro guys, moro Lucas. And welcome to the morning mix. Those are the comments I have for now.
Nice.
Some good comments.
So Neville, generally, how do you deal with your Monday blues? If your Monday is really, really blue. DJ come, firstly you get stopped because city police decided to set a roadblock just between where you come from home and you come to work. And then you get here and SQR Young Jalad weer iets aangevang oor die naweek en QVR is nie happy nie. And that's the third. And you know, the day is just not going your way.
The roadblock is the easiest part of the day.
Let's just put it out.
No, I think you take it in your stride. It's all about crisis management throughout the day. But then again, you have to stay positive. There's nothing else that you can do but be positive. You can't. If you have a negative outlook on things, then everything that you're going to be executing during the day is going to have a negative effect.
Yes. You're gonna rub it off on everything that you touch. That negativity, and that means alles gaan net verkeerd. Keanu Keith, Darius, the lady in white, she's not ready for Monday. Look at her face.
Actually, it's
I agree.
No. It's something else on the side. But I'm actually the only Monday person in this studio. Just by the way, for that person.
Excuse-moi.
Yeah, every Monday when you guys ask me, you guys always have your energy low, and I think everybody knows I love Mondays. I love Mondays because I see them as a restart button.
Listen to Shites.
And then
Shites was singing.
Do you want the mic? Do you want the mic?
Come sit. When we tell him to come in front of the camera, he runs away.
I didn't think so. Anyway, so
I
I use
with Shites.
at your Fabian Safra, so who do you like more, this one or Get Lich Money? Like that's the class is operating in. Like it didn't come. I was like, yo, Fabian, I see the shade, but it's okay. Anyway, I was saying, I see Mondays as a restart button. Like I think anything you didn't accomplish the previous week, you just see it as an opportunity to like start it, like and then execute it. And I'm not saying you're going to fulfill what you didn't. But like then you start again on Monday. Just start every Monday as a restart button. You're good.
Like when I was younger, I always used to have that theory of, Mondays nobody really wants to do anything. Nobody really wants to do work. So I figured, okay, so if on Monday I hustle harder than everybody else, I'm going to be better off. Now I'm older. I'm honest with myself. I'm a Friday person. That's it.
Yeah, today for me though, I'm just very tired. It's been we had fashion weekend every day up until Sunday.
Last night.
I think I finished the last show yesterday. We wrapped up around 8:30.
Were you part of the committee?
No, I was part of yesterday's show. I was doing the runway photography.
Okay.
So I was kind of working. The others I just went to go view. But like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every single day, we've had something happening. And it's just been for me, it's been a very long weekend. Fun one, but a very long one. So, yeah, I'm tired.
My question, Maria, in Cuba is, I'm more for the Sunday session guys out there that... I always try to take things a little bit easier on a Sunday so that it's not too difficult for me on a Monday. Now, you get these habitual Sunday session guys and girls who, you know what, they by
Car
7,
wash.
8 o'clock, even last night, they are still busy.
Yeah.
Now, my question is, are you guys postponing the pain that you feel that you don't want to go home? Why would you?
People are within. You know that comment?
Yeah.
Within.
Within?
Exactly. Okay, you don't get it. I'll show you the comment. No, there's something called El Barrio Sunday Sessions, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's popular. People are there on a Sunday, drinking their
Sunday.
wine, drinking their alcohol, enjoying. There's music, and a lot of time I know like majority of them are like employed, and I'm just always wonder how you're gonna function the next day.
I know like a couple of guys who don't even want to go out on Saturday or Friday for that matter.
They're just Sunday.
I prefer a Sunday session. That's apparently just something about the Sunday session. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I don't think I can
I
go
don't
out
get
on,
it.
on Sunday myself. No.
I think Cubase, I told you, I think last week, I hadn't had a glass of wine for almost like 2 weeks. And last week, Monday night, I just felt like having a glass or two of wine. And it just disorientated me so much the Tuesday. I was so lethargic coming in and saying, no, I'm not going to have another glass of wine for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
Because I could feel how lethargic I was. Now, these guys would be sitting there on a Sunday night at the Sunday session and drink beer after beer, beer after beer, and you come to the office with bloodshot eyes, and you, and how do you function? Is that's probably part of the reason why people do feel like they
the
do
Mondays
feel on
are
a
blue.
Monday.
Yeah. No, that's asking for trouble. I
Yeah.
can tell you that now.
Then I hear people saying, no, maybe we should start the week on Tuesday. Then you will start hating Tuesdays. That's just the way it is.
Come on, just give us 3 days out of the 7.
Yeah.
Take the other 4. Just give us 3 for weekend.
But at this stage, guys, you know, we are slowly moving towards the end of the year.
Diza.
Yeah, Diza. I think the three of us, we like a month away from our annual holiday.
I saw all of us.
And all of us. And it's just dragging and dragging and dragging. So, is it makkelijk nie?
Ons wag net tot einde van die jaar. But don't worry, we're going to be here keeping you guys, you know, functioning every morning until we do get to leave. Alfredo says, this Monday, I would like to thank Experience Lounge for messing up my Monday.
That's it.
I have no idea what they did. I'm staying out of this conversation.
Where's Experience Lounge?
Maria.
Where's that, Maria?
I'm boycotting, so I don't even want to talk about experience on air. Thank you.
Exactly. Base Basson is back saying the first thing to do on a Monday morning is go to the toilet and release all the bad things you inhaled over the weekend. Then your Monday wouldn't be so blue, Ama. Chalane, kom ons gaan maar. Yeah, Mondays, Blue Mondays. I hope yours is better. I think we should label the show on Monday that, like, you know, the Blue Monday edition. The morning mix.
Hello. And she said that she's the most energetic one. On
but
the
I told
Monday.
you, but I did explain I had a fashion week. What was your excuse?
Me and Shine.
What's your excuse?
That's a lie.
What's your excuse?
I have no excuse.
Exactly.
I'm fine.
All right.
Kijk,
Wrap up.
hierin.
That's Except my next year's chip, Meneer Kaufman is joining you guys next with In the Mix. I don't know if Tatanawanes will be on air today, but yeah, stick around. It is Informanté Radio, the sound for a new age.
104.0 Marienzo.